Okay, so I am preparing to pour some flower resin coasters, and I'm using Counterculture Artist Resin medium viscosity, equal amounts A and B. Mix for 4 minutes, then switch to another container, mix for another 2 minutes. And so here is my majority of my resin, which is, right now it's very clear but lightly purple, so I'm gonna put in another big squirt and hit the side of the cup there, but that's Lett's Resin Pearlized Pigment. So it kind of leaves it transparent, but it also gives it a little bit of shimmer. So I want them kind of see-through. Then I've got probably about an ounce or so of clear that I'm going to put white in for the petals. There's the Lett's Resin Purple Pigment dye. I've also got a little, just a little tiny bit, just enough to wet it, some silver glitter and some purple glitter. Beautiful purple glitter, and I mixed them together, so it's a mixture of gold and silver. So that's going to be in the center. So I'm using Lerez, and this is Angel White, yeah, epoxy white pigment paste. So this stuff lasts forever. It's very thick and heavily pigmented. So I'm basically just putting enough on my stick to kind of wet my stick, and I'm going to add a little bit of PearlEx MacroPearl. I do it in small amounts at one time. I don't want to overload it with the pigment powder. This is basically just to give it a little shimmer, which I think it has. I'm adding just a bit of the resin that has a little bit of purple, so it's still white, but it's made it just a little bit like a pale white, purple, lavender. Again, I'm just making sure I have all this cleaned up. So I'm going to go ahead and pour these. Okay, taking my mask off. So far it looks pretty good. the weighting part is the hardest for the white in order to get the petals to form correctly. So just trying to get rid of bubbles. I'm not really trying to heat it per se. Just don't want the bubbles. And it's already pulling in, which is exactly what I want it to do. So I'm pleased so far, and just have to wait about 5 or 6 hours, and these suckers will be probably ready to take out of their mold. We'll have to wait and see. It's kind of a cooler day. Heat's running in the house, so it might help things along. So hopefully they'll be pretty and interesting on the other side as well when they, finish doing their thing. I kind of wish I had a little bit more white to kind of go around the edge. I don't think I need it, so we won't worry about that. I'm pleased with the outcome, and I'll be back when they're set up. Okay, so it's been 5 or 6 hours. So they look beautiful on this side. I don't care what they look like on the other side. I just think they're beautiful on this side. So I'm pleased already. I am pleased. I don't care if they don't look like flowers on the other side. They're pretty on this side. So we're just going to take them out and see what they look like. I got static electricity on me like crazy. Okay, so a little blobby, but still pretty. I don't know if you can see, but there is some three-dimensionality to the petals, and the glitter is pretty. And I do have a silver pen. I think I'm going to put silver on the edges of this. But they're lovely on this side. So I got pretty close to perfection with the white. I don't know if it was a little too much pigment paste or a little too much MacroPearl that made it get heavy there, but regardless, loving it. I got on some white so you can see them. Got on some parchment paper that's nice and clean. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Especially this side. That's still really lovely. So, I have a silver pen. It's called Liquid Chrome. I have a link in my Amazon below the video, and I'll just show you really quick what it looks like. I don't know, they're so pretty. I don't even know if I want to add silver, but I guess I will. So literally it is very shiny and very chromish. Is that a word, chromish? So it looks like mirror, really. So that'll be a lovely accent to the silver that's in the middle. It's purple and silver, but that'll be lovely, lovely. So I'll do these later, but I just wanted to show you how you do it with the pen and how it looks like a mirror. Liquid chrome is fabulous. So I'm gonna put this one on a silicone thing so that it's not touching the paper. So I'm very pleased. Even with the little bit of white blobs, I love both sides. It's very delicate on the top side, really delicate and pretty. And I'm curious if you did a stronger color, if you would have the same effect, or if it would not show through if you had a deeper color. So that's why I tinted it, but I did not go super strong on the color because I did not want to hide the petal shape on the other side. So I love it. Yay! I'm pleased. And I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I think this is one of the pretty, oh, they're all so pretty. The petals are pretty. It's so cool because they do have a three-dimensional feel to it, and that's the really cool part about this technique. If you can kind of get the timing down on the exact time when your resin is good, you have to wait about 25 minutes or so on that white to do the flower technique, so you have to be patient. And different resins take different times, but for counterculture it's about 25 minutes, and I have done one where I waited too long and it turned to plastic inside my color. So you have to really watch your time on that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching it. I had a blast creating it, and I'm going to work on my next project. So I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Check the links out below.